Welcome to Gist Dish TV, your ultimate gist corner. Before we jump into today's story, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell, and share this video so you don't miss out on the latest updates, hot gist, and all the juicy tea about your favorite celebrities. To my returning subscribers, you are amazing, and your consistency does not go unnoticed. Thank you for always showing up, for commenting, sharing, and supporting this community. And for those who are new here, buckle up, because today's gist is one of those stories that makes you think, reflect, and maybe even reevaluate your own energy and the people around you. Sometimes we wake up and realize that peace is not something everybody wants for us. Some people thrive in chaos, bitterness, and unnecessary drama. They feed on the discomfort of others, and when they see someone genuinely happy, it unsettles them. But we have made a conscious choice to choose joy, to protect our space, our energy, and the people we support. This space has always been about positivity, love, support, and celebrating effort. If you came here with negativity in your pocket, if you came here with bitterness in your heart, then this might not be the space for you because we are not here to entertain bad energy. What we serve here is peace, happiness, and support only. Now, let's talk about something that really shocked me personally. Yesterday, I experienced something that made me sit down and reflect like never before. And you have to understand this properly. Me, someone who does not follow football, someone who doesn't understand offside rules, formations, or positions. I don't know who is playing left wing or right wing, I barely know what substitutes are, and football has honestly never been my thing. But yesterday, I found myself glued to my phone, refreshing blogs, timelines, asking people questions, following conversations I normally wouldn't even care about. Me. Yes, me. Why? Because Sonia postponed her movie. And that single action was more than just a schedule change, it was a reflection of intention, awareness, and respect. Sonia is not someone who makes decisions lightly. She is calculated, thoughtful, and understands timing, impact, and the audience. So when I saw that she postponed a movie, I knew immediately that this was serious. This was not a small decision. It was deliberate, intentional, and meaningful. And as I refreshed updates, asked questions, and tried to understand why, it hit me. Nigeria was playing Morocco. Super Eagles. National pride. A moment that unites millions, whether you like football or not. And Sonia understood that. She understood the mood of the nation, the importance of collective joy, and she decided to step back. That is not something everyone would do. A lot of people would have said, my project must drop, no matter what. Some would ignore the national sentiment, the excitement, and the mood, focusing only on themselves. But Sonia did not. She postponed her movie to honor a moment bigger than herself. That is sacrifice, people. That is awareness. And it matters, because it shows her intention, her thoughtfulness, and her understanding of impact. She wasn't thinking about clout or immediate attention, she was thinking about the people, about her audience, about the nation. And that is the kind of decision that deserves respect, not dragging, not bitterness, not unnecessary noise. Naturally, this had me involved. Suddenly, I became a football follower overnight. I was asking who scored, how the match went, how Nigeria performed. I was invested, even though I usually don't care. And when the results came in, and Morocco had won, I had to pause and reflect. Football is football. There must be winners and losers. Congratulations to Morocco for their win. But congratulations also to Nigeria for showing up, fighting, and giving their best. Effort matters, and that is something we often overlook. Winning is important, but showing up, being intentional, and giving your best is equally significant. But let's bring this back to the main point. The gist here is not about football. The gist here is Sonia postponing her movie out of awareness and respect. That decision speaks volumes about her character. It speaks of thoughtfulness, patriotism, and sacrifice. It speaks about understanding your people and your audience. She understood the collective mood and chose to step back, to prioritize the moment. And that is why her fans love her. That is why this space exists. This community exists because we recognize and celebrate intentionality, effort, and wisdom. And while we are on this, let's address another issue, negativity. There are always people who come into spaces like this carrying bitterness, obsession, and unnecessary anger. And my question is simple: if you don't like what happens here, why do you keep coming back? Is it obsession? Curiosity? Or do you just enjoy pain? Because your bitterness does not move us. It doesn't shake us. It doesn't change reality. Sonia is intentional, she is consistent, and she moves with purpose. Your anger and negativity do nothing here. This space is for truth, positivity, and celebration, and anyone who can't handle that is free to leave. This brings me to a post Sonia made recently, one that hit me hard and refused to leave my thoughts. She said, "Have the people you think you need really been in the way?" Let that sink in. Some people you think are helping you are actually obstacles. Some people you think you cannot do without are slowing you down. Some people you hold on to are holding you back. That is not just a statement, that is wisdom. That is reflection. That is intentionality. Sonia drops lines that make you evaluate yourself, your circle, and your decisions. And that is why people who understand her love her, and people who don't always feel threatened or unsettled. Let me be very clear. Sonia is not your problem. Her moves are not a threat. Her decisions are not meant to please anyone except herself and her audience. And yet, there are people who carry bitterness, obsess over her actions, and monitor her life as if that will give them satisfaction. And it doesn't. That kind of energy is exhausting to watch. Because in 2026, this year is about growth, positivity, success, and peace. There is no space for bitterness, drama, or unnecessary conflict here. This is a space built for fans who understand effort, intentionality, and support. Not for people who thrive on chaos. Speaking of support, let's talk about her movie, Clash of Emotions. Slowly but surely, it is reaching 800,000 views. And with consistent support, I know we can push it to 1 million before her next movie drops. No excuses. Play it when you are cooking, play it when you are cleaning, play it when you are sleeping, play it when you are scrolling. Let it run in the background. Every view counts. Every bit of support matters. This is what being a fan is about: showing up, being consistent, and celebrating the effort. And for those who feel offended because certain people were not highlighted during birthdays or events, let me explain. The focus is always on the person of the day. Not everyone will trend, not everyone will be noticed, and that is reality. If you want to be acknowledged next time, stay close to the person being celebrated. But do not turn someone else's moment into a platform for bitterness. That is unnecessary. Life is about focus, intentionality, and support, not drama and complaining. At the end of the day, Sonia's decisions show thoughtfulness, sacrifice, and awareness. Her words make us reflect, her actions make us appreciate effort, and her moves remind us that growth requires intentionality and wisdom. Our responsibility as fans is to match her energy with positivity, support, and celebration. That is how real fans show up. That is how we honor her craft, her effort, and her intentionality. This is why some people will never understand her. Not every move will make sense to everyone. Not everyone will agree with her decisions, and that is fine. But turning that misunderstanding into bitterness, drama, or obsession is where people go wrong. That is why some fans feel frustrated or disappointed. Real fans, the ones who truly get it, stay calm, stay supportive, and celebrate the effort regardless. So as we wait for her next movie to drop, let's continue to support Clash of Emotions. Let's push it to 1 million views. Let's protect this space from negativity, drama, and unnecessary chaos. Let's celebrate her wisdom, her intention, and her effort. Because Sonia is not just creating movies, she is creating moments, lessons, and examples of how to move with purpose in life. This space is built for real talk, honest conversations, and genuine support. Not everyone will understand, not everyone will agree, and that is okay. But bringing bitterness into this space will not change anything. This year, Everything we want must be sweet. Sweet growth, sweet peace, sweet wins, sweet success. Negative energy, bitterness, and drama have no place here. So my amazing people, let's stay focused. Let's continue to support Sonia, appreciate her effort, and celebrate her moves. Let's protect this community from negativity and embrace positivity. Let's continue to push Clash of Emotions to 1 million views. Let's reflect on the wisdom she shares and apply it in our own lives. And above all, let's continue to be the kind of fans who show love, support, and genuine appreciation for talent and effort. Share your thoughts in the comments. Were you impressed by Sonia postponing her movie? Do you think fans understand the thoughtfulness behind her moves? How do you deal with negativity in spaces meant for positivity? Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this gist, please give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for more honest, juicy, and no-nonsense updates about your favorite celebrities. From here, it's peace, love, and positivity. This year, no bitterness allowed. Support intentionality, celebrate effort, and always keep positive energy flowing.